Happening, Rex?
Life, baby.
What?
Beautiful outside, ain't it?
How's life for
A
you?
little cold.
How's life for you these days?
Life is good, man. I got finals next week. You know, we're in the midst of a tourney run right now, and I'm just loving every second of it, to be honest. Trying to enjoy it while I can.
How do you not let pressure be involved in the equation? And like you said, just keep living life.
Mostly because I've dealt with the hardest pressure in my life last year, so I don't think there's anything that can really faze me as much as that. I try to take things not too seriously, but understand the severity of it. So when we go into every single game, we know we need to play it like it's a championship game. But, you know, you got to be calm, cool, and collected during a lot of situations. And I'm really happy our team did what we did down the stretch last game.
Given everything that you've been through in your career, is it easy to find that balance of being serious but not too serious, taking it seriously but not taking it too serious?
Definitely, because here at Notre Dame we have so many different personalities that you kind of absorb off of everybody. You get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, you get some of Dane's calmness and lack of talking, and then you get TJ's exuberant everything. So, you know, once you kind of get into this big melting pot of personalities, you start to kind of understand how to feel in certain situations.
The last sequence the other night, what's going through your mind as far as, are you thinking through, okay, maybe I can get an offensive rebound, and if I do, I'm looking to see if somebody's out on the perimeter for a three like that?
I just remember, you know, a lot of situations like that in my career. When a final shot goes up, the number one priority is to make sure that you're near the rim and put yourself in a position to make a play on the ball. And I was able to box them out and get a pretty wide open offensive rebound. When I came down with it, I had the decision whether to shoot it or figure out who else to get it to. And I'm pretty sure, I remember hearing, I think Nate called it.
Did he call for it?
I think he called for it because I just remember hearing ball, and then instinctively I just turned around, and you know, when you see a shooter with his hands ready, you know, it's like an exciting thing for a guy who likes to pass.
Do you have a time clock in your head there? When you get the rebound, you're thinking, if I put it back up, we go into OT. What were you going through?
It actually felt like a very long time when I got the rebound, because I knew when Mooney went in and shot his little jump hook, he shot around 6-5 seconds. So when I got the rebound, I knew I had the time to make a decision. I didn't have to do something right away. And so I was actually in my mind considering shooting a little turnaround shot, but then, you know, when you hear your teammate calling for it and he's one of the best shooters on our team, gotta give it to him.
It wasn't like Stephen F. Austin where you had to tip it right then. You had a time clock in your head.
Yeah, I definitely had the time clock in my head on that one. I think that shows you the evolution of my experience from freshman year to grad student.
Do you look at that play and say, that's why I'm on the floor? Like, the criticism, the social media criticism that you seem to get when you're not scoring, do you look at that play and maybe tell yourself, that's what it's all about?
Yeah, basically, you know, there's a lot of criticism around that, but, you know, it was nice that a play like that was in that situation, but I feel like I try to make those plays every minute of the game.
Right.
So realistically, I'm just going to play my game. My idea of playing basketball is winning, and that's my mentality always. So trying to do the little things, trying to get my team going, and just trying to make sure that we're in the best position to win at the end of the game.
How do you shut out that noise?
Mostly I've built up a kind of a callousness in my brain. You know, I've heard it so many times and so much from everybody.
How do you not get tired of it then?
I think that is the point. I am tired of it. So it's just like, no, I've heard everything. People have said everything to me, so there's nothing else that really can affect me too much.
Mike's given, like, kind of the State of the Union address to you guys. What's your take on where the state of the program as far as what you need to do, how you're looking at the last 5 games, the rest of the way? How do you look at the state of the program?
The program right now is that we're in the playoffs right now. Every single game is important for our survival, for our chance at the NCAA tournament. So our preparations at 100%, we're all keened in on exactly what we need to do. And we just know that every single game could be our last. So we're just going to keep playing as hard as we can.
Is it just we got to just win this one? Just win.
Just win.
Just win this one. Next one, we just got to win that one.
Exactly. One game at a time.
I don't know if it's fair to pinpoint this game, but from the outside, it seemed like during the Florida State game, even when you didn't win, every huddle seemed like you guys believed you were going to win that game, as opposed to like, hey, we have a chance. Is that fair to say that somewhere around that time you galvanized the team where it was just like, this is fine, we're going to win this game no matter what?
Yeah, you know, when you've been in as many close games as this team has been in, not just this year, but the year prior, you know, you start to build that confidence because we have finished games. Obviously, there's been some games that haven't gone our way. But realistically, those are all experiences that we kind of bring into the next. So every time we have a difficult situation in the game, our mentality is always positive. Coach Bray is always positive with us, and so we just try to reinforce it.
To go from the low of Duke to the high of North Carolina, mentally, emotionally, where do you feel like this group is right now?
I think that's what I love about our group. Even though we got our butts kicked at Duke, we felt the same way. We knew that we had another opportunity. That's the great thing about college basketball, is that no matter how bad you lose, how great you win, there's always another game coming up soon that it doesn't matter what the last game is.
How important, crucial is it that you get that close win at home and then you're right back at home after a nice little break?
It's huge. That 4-game or 4-game stretch, I think it was like in 8 days. It was tiring on our bodies, so it's good that we got to get some rest, but we're excited. We were excited to be out here today and practice with each other. And, we just love each other, so it's great to be here.
How much does the end of the season kind of creep up on you? Because it seemed like just yesterday we were talking like the start of February, and now next week's the end of February. Like February, as long as January is, it seems like February is just flown by.
Yeah, it really has. I'm trying to take in every moment like it's my last two, just knowing that it's coming to an end soon. I got 3 more home games, so I'm going to enjoy every single one of them, enjoy every single practice, and try to do it with a smile on my face.
Are you getting a Miami team that's playing their best right now? I know they've won 3 straight. What kind of challenges do they bring to you guys?
I think so. They have a great offensive group that likes to attack off the dribble. So we just need to sit down and defend and make sure that we limit them to one shot. But realistically, they're playing great basketball, but we believe in ourselves and we're playing great.